hope you're having a great day. I figured we could just spend my little morning together. The house is pretty quiet, and David's off today, so he's resting with John, and I put the sound machine like in our room with the boys and close the door, so the house feels like extra quiet right now, because normally I have like a going from the sound machine like when I spend my morning out here, because I have the sound machine in John's room, and usually he ends up walking to our room in the middle of the night, so I like leave both doors open so the sound machine's still going for him. I don't want to like turn it off to move the sound machine and then wake him up. So it's like a super quiet, peaceful morning. I'm like all ready for the day. I have a couple like new setups with my coffee corner, and I feel like I'm always just like talking about coffee in my vlogs, but it's just like fun to talk about. Yeah, we haven't really had anything going on this week. Today's Wednesday. We've just been kind of laying low. I've been like making a lot of homemade pizzas, and I've been we've been doing like a lot of sandwiches, salads, like stuff like I've been eating a lot of salads, stuff like that. So I'm trying to eat better to be healthier, because I'm just so over everyone being sick. So we've just been like laying low and yeah, all that jazz. But I'm gonna get the living room situated a little bit and then get started on my coffee. I got a new coffee grinder, and I have a new like little mat for our coffee area. I got a silicone, I'll show you. Oh, I also switched some things around. So not switched around, I just like scooched some things over. Really over here, our table is like scooched over and the side is put up, so it's like a full circle table. But I pushed it back because there's only 3 of us. We don't have people over a whole lot, and we don't eat at the table a whole lot. But I scooched it back, and it's like in the corner, and we have like all this space now in the kitchen. Normally this would be here, and it just feels kind of cluttered when you walk in the door, and like you're kind of not hitting the table, but it's like right there. Now it feels like we have like a super open, big, huge kitchen, which we do, but I wasn't utilizing it as much before. And John still has his balloons lurking around here. But yeah. I've been trying to have John do more activities throughout the day when it's just me and him. And I found this, I just taped it to like a poster board, but I found this Melissa and Doug puzzle sticker book. So you like take the sticker and you find it on the pictures, and so it's like a full activity instead of just like sticking stickers everywhere, which I mean, he also loves to do that. But he used it all up within like a week. So I think I'm gonna keep buying those, because there's so many that there's no way you could like learn it unless you did it a million times. But I don't think there's a way it could get boring. It could be like new every time, because I think there's 6 sets in the book, and they're all like have tons of things. So if you're looking for something to do, I love that. I also love and Doug these puzzles with all these lowercase letters. I just got it because there's tons of puzzles, and he was like super into the puzzles one day when he wasn't feeling good, to the puzzles that we already had. But he'd just done those so many times that I wanted to give him something new. But then I realized these are all lowercase, and he doesn't know his lowercase letters as well as his uppercase ones. Like he didn't know, he asked me what a lowercase h was, and he asked me, I think maybe a G, I don't know, but like it's really helped him learn all his like lowercase letters, which I didn't even know would be a thing, because I didn't realize he didn't know them as well. But that's that. To get an ottoman, we've been using John's dinosaur chair and then like adding pillows as an ottoman for like a year now. He's been super into Potato Head too. Like he'll sit and build Potato Head's face for like 30 minutes. One last thing that we've been loving, everyone I've talked to about these are like, oh yeah, I have one. So I don't know if I'm just the last to hear about these, but this is called a boogie board. I got it off of Amazon, and John loves his, it's not an Etch-a-Sketch, but the magnetic drawing board. He calls it his drawing thing. But I always wanted to bring that to church, because he'll sit and draw on that for a bit. And he loves like having a fresh, like he'll erase it, draw, erase, draw. He loves having a fresh surface to draw on. but the little like magnet thing, like the is so loud and it's huge, and it's just like too big to bring to church. But this, I saw a family that I follow posted that they let their kids use these. So they're for your office technically, and it comes with a stylus, but you don't need one. You can just like, and there's no on or off button. It just like, you just like draw, and then you just hit the button and it erases everything. And I think the point of it is like I said, technically for your office, to like taking notes while you're on the phone or something, and then you could just take a picture of this with your phone and like maybe just have an album on your phone of notes, or I don't know. I know it kind of adds an extra step instead of just like having paper, but it's nice because you don't have any paper, and then if you're a little like John, you can just draw something and then just start over. So David was saying it'd be cool if they invented one. They might, I don't know if they do or not, but it'd be cool if they invented one where like you'd write and then you could like flip an arrow to the next page and like go back and forth, kind of like a Kindle but a notebook instead. That's a really good idea, I think. Like no other apps, just like a notebook like this. But yeah, we really like this, and I got it in a bundle. I have to clean it off, but I got it in a bundle with a little case on Amazon for like $25, I think. It says it's that the battery is not replaceable, but in the reviews people said it's like not that hard to just replace the battery anyways. So I'm hoping that, because there's like little screws back here, I'm hoping that we can just still replace it even though it says not replaceable. It does come with a stylus, but you technically don't need it. You can just do your nail and it works. But yeah, the stylus is way more fun, obviously. Yeah, so this is the finished product. We almost always have the trampoline out, especially when it's still chilly. It just is nice to have something to make him jump and do something on. Yeah, I put Poobo there to be funny, but cleaned up for the most part. And yeah, I'm really liking the table back here. I think it just adds so much space and makes it like a little cozy nook type table, and I'm just really happy with it. So over here with the coffee stuff, I got like a translucent silicone cover, because for some reason when I spill coffee on this, it sticks in, and I can only get it out with bleach. Like I've tried everything else, but I think I'm ruining the seal, so I have to reseal this, but I don't want to make it worse. So I got this little, and I also didn't want it to be a big dark square. Good morning! So I put the silicone mat there. Good morning! How are you? Are you good? Did Dada wake up too, or just you? I didn't want it to be a big dark square either, so I wanted to get translucent. And then I got a new coffee grinder. It's just a cheapy one. I liked my old cheapy one, but it got stuck, so it would go automatically when I plugged it in. So this one, it looks pretty nice. It's a little bit nicer than my other one. It has like, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to pay hundreds of dollars for a grinder. Like I didn't want to pay $90 for a grinder when my espresso machine itself was only $140. It just didn't feel like, it just didn't feel worth it to me. When my other grinder, like my coffee was tasting fine. Nothing was wrong with my coffee, so we're gonna try the, oh shoot. So we're gonna try the grinder today. Let's see how it works. I just washed it. All right, I think I have to just like, I don't know what that does. I know it to be fine. So let's see. Oh shoot. 2 scoops of beans. The counter is just fresh and clean, so I don't mind putting these beans in there. Putting these beans in there. Okay, now I'm gonna lock that in. I'm gonna find an and start. Oh, is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. Do I not know how to do it? That looks working. Hi, buddy.
No, brushing.
You didn't brush your teeth? Why not? Oh, release when the grinding has begun. What the heck? Like it's wasteful. I do kind of wish that this was a true stainless steel color instead of just like silver, but that's okay. That's kind of a lot. Alright guys, cheers. This will probably be it for footage wise for the day, but it was nice being in the morning with you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll probably vlog again in the next couple days, but I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Good morning, it's the next day. I'm just coming at you always in the morning. I always film my content in the morning when John's asleep. So that's why I started my Join the AM series. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's on my Instagram reels and my TikTok, and it's where I do like, I film my whole morning, like my routine, like I get ready, I like open the house a little bit, I make my coffee and breakfast, whatever, and then by then usually John wakes up, and I don't film like getting him ready, but I get him ready and then I just do whatever I need to do after that. So it's been nice to film that because I can film it and not worry about like the audio at all, because I know I'm just gonna mute it later and do a voiceover. So it's been really easy to have my content like fit into my life instead of planning my day around the quiet, like trying to keep the house around my content, if that makes sense, like keep the house volume focused around my content. So it's nice not to worry about the volume of the house or anything like that. And it's also been nice because it's like more of a creative, like creating an outlet, or it's more of an outlet creating something instead of just like chatting and talking, which I love doing, but my really chatty videos don't even like do that well on TikTok. None of my videos do that well, but my chattier ones, even my Join the AM ones, really don't do the best. It's always my short like video ones, or if I post something like slightly funny, those always like perform a little bit better, because TikTok's just not meant for long form. I know they're trying to push it out and like say, oh, like put some long form, like I know they were trying to push long form videos. I know they were trying to push more long form videos on TikTok, but that's just not why people go to TikTok. So I've realized that I just love to yap and be on long form, so that's why I just still love YouTube personally. Yeah, yesterday we just kind of chilled. I hung out with John. I had work to do. John took a nap. David and I watched a show. I made dinner. Then we had like a little Cars marathon. We like love movies. That's like one of our favorite things to do, is like sit and watch a movie all together. So we watched the Cars movie and John was super into it for the first time. He likes Cars, but in terms of like the movie, he would watch it for like the first part, and once they get to like Radiator Springs and it kind of slows down, he kind of would like lose interest. But last night he loved it and watched the whole thing, and I have a feeling we'll probably watch that again today. And Miss Rachel came out with a new video for Easter, so I'm sure we'll be viewing that. I just did my makeup, and I have a wedding that I'm going to in the next couple weekends. I think it's actually next weekend, like not this weekend but next weekend. it sounds far away date-wise, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's that soon. But I switched I added one step of skincare that I didn't used to use when I was wearing foundation every day. So I wanted to make sure it like all laid nice before I tried it for the actual day of the wedding. But I think it looks really pretty. So I used this, and then just with I did the same everything else. The only thing I changed was I added like a foundation. So maybe I'll go back to doing that every day because it didn't really add that much time, and it feels really nice. Sometimes I worry that sometimes it just feels nicer to just not have anything on your face, especially like because John gives me kisses, and like I just don't like having to worry about makeup touching things. But this feels very like natural and like me, and if I didn't do it every day, it's like doesn't seem that different to me. But I definitely need to get a new bottle. I'm like running low on it, and I really like having this on hand because it's my favorite foundation of all time. They have a new stick one that I really want to try. I think they list that one as medium coverage, and I just really love this one. So I don't know if I will try it or not, but this one is just easy. Like I rubbed it in with my hands. I didn't even use a sponge or a brush to rub it in. I just like put it on like moisturizer. But enough about that. I think John's gonna, I hope he doesn't wake up soon. I really want him to just like sleep and rest. He was up a little bit last night. So I was taking just a few minutes just to get ready by myself, which is why another reason why I wanted to try the foundation. I kind of just wanted to like play with makeup. I'm gonna make my coffee and my bagel. I wasn't doing bagels for a bit, and then I realized that because I didn't have bagels, I just like wasn't eating anything for breakfast. So I just need to stick with bagel, I guess. You gotta eat something. I think in my mind I was thinking like obviously a bagel with cream cheese like isn't healthy, but it's also not healthy to just like not eat anything. So whatever. I just finished making my coffee. I'm trying to find, I've still been doing the maple syrup lattes, and it's really good. I'm trying to find the right amount of maple syrup. This tastes a little weak today. I don't really know why, but maybe because the grinder's just a little bit different. Maybe I'm just getting used to that. But the house kind of smells like the dinner I made last night, so I have the window open, so I'm like freezing. I'm back on the bagel grind. I know I just like yap all day about the same things on here, but I wanted to say making that like little latte is so much easier than that like it's a weird angle. It's so much easier than the other drink I was making, which the other drink tasted a little bit better, but this is also a lot healthier, and this is just so much faster, especially with the types of weeks we've had. Like John just kind of like needed me a little bit more, or like I've had a lot of work to do. I just don't have time to spend like 8 minutes making a coffee. It would literally take me like 8 minutes sometimes, like with all the interruptions and everything. So it's just nice just to like brew the shot, pour it in, be done. I like wasn't willing to try it at first. My friend Elena kind of made me, because I always thought like I just didn't like this taste of maple syrup, or that it would be like really mapley in the drink, but it's definitely not. It's like so good. It's just sweet. It's actually really sweet. You can't even see what I'm doing, so I'm sorry. This is literally pointless. So I texted Elena and I was like, thank you for changing my life in the morning. Literally. And like right when I needed it too, because the past couple weeks got kind of crazy with things going on in the house and like being needed and all that. I'm tired a little bit, so I just want to say if you're also tired, your feelings are valid, because I have a hard time like feeling like my feelings are valid, because I just have one little toddler and he's so sweet and perfect, so like I shouldn't complain. But I'm just in the trenches a little bit the last couple weeks. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna stop recording. I don't know why I started recording because I knew I was gonna eat and I don't like eating on camera. But I'm gonna eat this with me with like setting up the living room because it's still the same thing as it was when we went to bed last night.